Well, happy Monday. Unfortunately, I'm live on a Monday night. I know most of y'all have school, so this stream's not really gonna. I'm gonna try not to make it as long. This is for those who do join. That's if you do join. Hello. This is just gonna be like more so a talking slash discussion stream. Mainly because I didn't feel happy at all today, is what I'm trying to say. I did not feel good or great. I felt annoyed, honestly. And I do hate feeling this way because it doesn't feel good. And it's not good for me. But, it's just best that I let out my feelings rather than keep them inside. So, what I wanted to discuss was mainly some old things. Okay. My head kind of hurts. So, what happened was that, like, a couple days ago, since I couldn't stream it at the time, since I was trying my best to ignore it, but obviously, knowing me and my smartass has a need to respond. Um, the first problem I wanted to discuss about my ex, the one I keep bringing up, unfortunately. Yeah, him. So one night, it was the weekend, right? It was like, I want to say either Saturday night. I believe it was Saturday night. So what happened is that this man decides to drunk text me, but he wasn't actually texting me. He was sending out drunk memos to me. Because apparently, and yes, I listened to every one of them. I didn't believe a damn word he said because the same thing I always keep hearing all the damn time. So same shit get old, and I don't believe anything. So basically, he was drunk while saying all this shit to me, but while I was listening to it, he did say that when he's drunk, apparently his real feelings, quote unquote, come out, apparently. Doubt it, but yeah. And he kept saying that he misses me, that he still loves me, and all that shit. And me listening to it, I did not believe a damn thing at all. I did not believe a damn thing. I didn't block him because we have not talked in like I would say weeks to a month, and it was good because I wanted total silence. So I wanted to see what he had to say, and of course, same damn thing as always. But here's the thing: he hates that we're not talking. He hates that we're not communicating like at all. I'm like, okay, and I'm not obligated to speak to you. I'm not obligated to talk to you. I have no desire to speak to you, so why would I talk to you? I don't have a reason to. I don't have a need to, so why in the hell would I even talk to you? You hate the fact that I'm not talking to you. You hate that. I, on the other hand, don't care. You're mad that I'm not talking to you. And whose fault is that? Yours. It's your fault that I'm not talking to you. You're the reason for it. So now you will deal with the consequences. I will ignore your existence and act like you do not exist. That's basically how I am with people. The moment they break their trust with me or they betray me in any type of way, I will legit ignore the hell out of that person and act like they do not exist. I would literally cut them out of my life and act like they were never a part of it to begin with. That's how I am. That's how I am with people who break my trust or betray me. I do believe in second chances, but this man had way more than a second chance that I should not have gave him. So, kind of my thought on that one. So I'm just like, so it's just been days ever since we broke up. And honestly, I just been focused on myself and trying to find a part-time job and focusing on schooling. I'm not worried about a relationship anymore because part of me, I don't trust love anymore. And in fact, I don't really believe it no more. Every time I try every time I fell for someone, I either got rejected or the person did not love me back. And that's all that happened. Upsetting. So right now, I decided that I'm not going to focus on finding a relationship because what's the point of that? I can do much better with myself without having a damn headache all the damn time or worrying if my partner is going to cheat on me or talk to other women behind my back. So, I would rather stay single, focus on myself, make something of myself, and just be me. Just do me. Because I'd rather put my health first than someone else's. Especially, why would I put someone else's feelings who betrayed me in the first place above my own? I won't. And I won't. So that's that. That's scratched. That's cut. So, I'm not really mad. I'm just like, why? The question is just why? You just cannot seem to move on or leave me alone, but okay. That's just that. I ain't gonna worry about that no more, but it's whatever, honestly. Because I don't got time to deal with stuff like that. Because I got my own problems to deal with, and you're just another problem that I do not want. Now, is there anything else I want to talk about? Because yeah, about the video that I made earlier today, like 7 hours ago, this person had the nerve to really ask me to make Funtime Foxy, and Lolbit do it in a YouTube video and then show it on YouTube. The problem with that is that Gacha Heat is already a problem for the gacha community itself, and we already accepted that it was a problem to begin with. The thing is, my question is, why the hell would the person think it was okay to ask me that? First of all, that's disgusting. Second, unfortunately, there's children on this platform. They're not using YouTube Kids, and YouTube made a kids version of the app, and yet they're still trying to make regular YouTube safer for children. I don't know why why have YouTube Kids in the first place? If you're still trying to make regular YouTube safer for kids. And then third, if I end up doing that, which I won't, I'll get demonetized, and then my channel will get taken down for violating guidelines. That's also that. I get that they like the ship, but asking for that is a little too much. And that's really gross. YouTube is not a place for such behaviors. If you want to watch such behaviors, go to a website that is okay with showing said behaviors. Because YouTube is not for that. YouTube will take down a channel for that. And yes, I have also seen the disgusting bots. I've been getting numerous links from those disgusting bots, and they will not leave me alone. It's just the fact this person was so bold enough to ask me to do that. And then the fact they asked me in all caps, like, are you demanding that I make it? Like, I'm not going to. I get you like the video. I appreciate the support, but asking for the characters to do that In a video on YouTube, you're asking for me to be deleted from the platform. That's what you're asking. That is disgusting. Like, I'll have the characters just being cute together, possibly, doing regular couple things, but anything beyond doing adult things is not allowed on YouTube, as stated in the guidelines. That is disgusting. Oh my god. No. Here's one thing I do want to, talk about, exactly, they should. If you want, if they want it so much, make it yourself, just don't post it, because, watch, instant takedown. Ow. Oh. Never mind. Okay. It's just why? That's literally all I said while I looked at that comment. Just why? What possessed you to even try and ask me that? That's all I want to know. Just why? Because, YouTube, you never know what's going to be allowed on YouTube. Because YouTube's changed so much over the years that, back then, 2013 and less back then, there were some things that actually were allowed that's not allowed now since Google bought YouTube. And since Google bought YouTube, they updated lots of stuff to where certain things were not allowed anymore. They changed lots of things that no one likes. And Google made it to where YouTube is mostly just about YouTube shorts and basically a lot of ads on short behind videos and a lot of ads playing out of nowhere. At first, when you had ads on videos, it was only for ads, it was only for videos that had monetization activated. And if a channel didn't have monetization activated, there would be no ads in the videos. But now, when Google bought YouTube, even though a channel is not monetized, you still get ads for it, which is really annoying. I just say, why not put it back to the way it was? Channels that are said to be monetized should have ads in their videos, and channels that are not set to be monetized should not show or have ads at all, because it would make it so much easier for people. It was easier that way when they had it like that. Channels that aren't monetized did not have ads, and even when the channels did have ads, you were able to skip over them. You were able to skip over them years ago. You were able to skip over the ads without having to watch it. Sometimes you could, and sometimes you couldn't. And people don't really watch videos anymore. It's mostly about YouTube Shorts now. Mostly everyone's just on TikTok. Everyone forgot about YouTube, honestly. By the way, my sister is fine. Yeah, she's fine. It's just that YouTube's gotten worse over the years. Honestly, YouTube was better back then than it is now. It was better when YouTube wasn't run by Google. Just saying. It was better when... Yes! Come down here. I don't know why you... I hate having parents sometimes. Yeah. I had got yelled at. They get called downstairs just to get yelled at some more. So it was a waste of my damn time. I basically got called downstairs to get yelled at. That's basically it. It was stupid. Anyway. Well, now what was I talking about? Because now I forgot. Because my dad done got on my damn nerves again. Annoying. Annoying as hell. What is this? Who are you? Yay. We love positivity. Yeah, the bots. The bots is what we were talking about. I still get links from those disgusting things. YouTube definitely has problems with their platform that they do need to fix. I just hope that it actually does get fixed over time, but part of me does doubt it because of how the platform is like right now. And yeah, YouTube has become racist. If you think about it, YouTube has become racist. They're allowing racism on their platform, which should not even be allowed at all. Then they want to try to cover it up like it's not happening, but it is. People see it. Like, people see it. I don't know why there's 5-year-olds even allowed on YouTube. I just hope that there's a better platform that comes down the line one day and it's not like YouTube, it's just better. It's just like YouTube honestly has just gone downhill. It was, honestly, YouTube was much more better without having Google buying it. I'll just say that. Google was better. I mean, YouTube was better when Google didn't buy it. It was better when YouTube didn't have control. That's the YouTube I love and appreciate. The one that didn't have Google in power, basically. And the fact that there's not really enough communication going around for YouTube or YouTube between YouTube and its creators. That's also a big issue that they need to fix. They need to communicate more with their creators, because if they don't, then people are just going to keep leaving. They're going to... A lot of creators that posted on this platform, once something better comes along, they're going to leave YouTube, and YouTube's going to end up feeling ashamed that they let such good people go because they didn't want to fix their problems. YouTube knows that. But I can't blame YouTube itself. It's also Google having to do with it too, since Google bought YouTube. So I'd say it's Google and YouTube that's at fault. Honestly, because, like, it's just a shame. The reason why my dad was yelling at me is because my sister waited late to talk about eating something when I told her to eat something around 8, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and she was busy playing the game. And now it's time for her to go to bed, and she was worried about eating something. My dad calls me downstairs and yells at me for not fixing her something to eat. That's my sister, not my daughter. The only reason why I went to bed is because I wasn't hungry. My dad knew we didn't have dinner. He never asked us what we wanted for dinner. He never asked anything. He wanted to sit here and start yelling because he's going to sit here and say, well, I asked y'all what the hell y'all wanted to eat. I'm like, bitch, no the fuck you didn't. You've been here half asleep, watching TV, on the phone. You have not cooked or asked anything. You have not done shit. And you yelling at me because I didn't fix her something to eat. There's nothing in there to fix. There's nothing in there to cook. The fuck you want me to fix her? Air? Here, take this oxygen. Here's your dinner. You can take your ass to bed. Like, the fuck? The fuck am I supposed to make her? My dad's annoying sometimes, and I have to deal with this shit. It's aggravating, really, but ugh. Yeah, just sometimes I wonder, like, why did my mom marry this man? And I'm just like, because she loved him at the time. Because their love blossomed and then they had us. And unfortunately, this cranky ass old bitch keeps getting worse and worse. But it's okay. I'm not really gonna worry about it no more because I don't really eat that much anymore. I literally all I had today was breakfast and lunch. I literally skipped dinner because I was not hungry. My dad even noticed that I'm not eating as much as I used to. About time the motherfucker caught on. And then my sister came to told me after school, like, Dad said you didn't eat none today. I'm like, did you not see the bowl of cereal I had? Apparently you thought the shit was empty, like full of air, and I ate that instead. But yeah, there are just some days I do go without eating because, well, one, I keep getting told I need to lose weight, so I'm also trying to do my exercises while balancing schoolwork, doing house chores, taking care of my cat. So basically, all in the process, I'm ignoring eating because I don't feel good about myself to where I can just eat as much as I want without people saying shit. So I ignore eating. Eating be the last thing on my mind, and especially when a time where I keep telling myself that I'm not hungry. Because there are times when I actually am hungry. I do eat something, but then after a while, I don't eat anything. Because me and my cousin go through the same problem. Because we both are trying to get better at loving ourselves more like we used to. Because right now, we're both just not really feeling ourselves, and our health is kind of being diminished over that. We don't feel happy with ourselves is what I'm trying to say. We don't feel like we don't we don't really love ourselves is what I'm trying to say. And it's hard that I have to say that, but that's how it kind of is because we just don't feel happy with our bodies. And it's a shame because it's our own family members telling us this it's our own family members telling us that we got to lose weight, we got to stop eating as much, all that. It be your own family too. It don't even really be strangers. It be your own family most of the time. Which is why when they get upset when you end up cutting them off in the future and don't speak to them. Think about what you did to us when we were children, going on teenagers, going on to adulthood. Think about what you said during that time period, and then you see why we cut you off. And if you can't remember why, or don't care to remember, you will stay cut off until you actually do remember. And it's a shame. I'm cutting off half my family members now because I don't fucking like them. I never really did like them to begin with. And that's a shame I say that about my own family, but at this point I don't give a fuck. Because that's just how I am. As we grow up, we can cut that off. Like, that's why most kids grow up to hate their parents. Exactly. It's because, it'd be because of the, maybe it just mainly be because of the shit they say. It is annoying, honestly. Annoying, and it's mostly annoying and a shame. It should not even be like that, but that's how our world is, apparently. Oh, this is cute. I'm saving this. I could draw like this if I wanted, but it's so nice. Yeah, exactly. That is so cute. I have not talked to you in so long. I have got to look at your drawings. Oh, a baby. How cute. I have not been on DeviantArt in so long. I have got to get back on here. Oh my god. Your art is better than mine. It's just the cutest. Oh my god, you even made a comic. Oh my god, how cute. Oh my god, princess. This is so pretty. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to make myself feel better. It's just pretty though. Their art is so pretty. How much, man, I'm gonna do a drawing inspired by this. I'm gonna try and draw it. Oh my god, you even made a jacket for Brick. How cute. The art is just, yes. I could if I actually really tried. I really could do this if I really tried. This just looks so cool. Yeah, you mastered the style well. You mastered it well. Like, that is so pretty. It is so pretty. I love fan art. It's so pretty. It just, like, I like seeing people show off their skills, because, I mean, like, they could really make it big one day. Like, if they master their skills, right, and just continue doing what makes them happy. I don't really got time to do that anymore, since I'm busy trying to get student loans and just basically have a part-time job just so I can pay off the student loans for college. Excuse me. Yeah, you can do fan art for me. I don't mind. I love when you all make fan art for me, because fan art, I like looking at fan art. It makes me feel better. And plus, looking at fan art, it just looks so pretty. How long has this been? Only 31 minutes. Okay. Everything I've been through in my life is just taking a toll on me. I just really haven't been the same person. I have not really been happy as much, but I try my best to put away the negative feelings and bring in more positive ones because, you know, true, yeah. I feel like positive energy will always outweigh the negative energy no matter how much negative things get pushed at you or get thrown into your way. The negative energy is there to manifest into something horrible and make you do bad things and make you do something terrible to yourself that cannot be undone. Even though some people sadly have succumbed to that energy, there will always be someone positive to lift away the negative energy from you. And that positive energy should be around you at all times. That way, you know that you are being saved and that you know someone out there does actually care about you and will be there every step of the way for you. That way, you don't gotta worry about nothing no more. And you will always have that positive energy radiating around you so that you know that you have the courage and the power to fight that negative energy and tell it to go away and never come back. And if it does try to come back, the positive energy will be right back there to charge up and fight against the negative energy. There are times where days you let the negative energy affect you, and it shouldn't. There are just times where the positive energy isn't around, so The only thing to keep you company is a negative energy, but it keeps replaying the same horrible past mistakes you've made, past memories that you wanted to forget, past trauma, all of that. The negative energy is there to manifest all those things and make them 10 times horrible, give you nightmares, all those things. Whilst the positive energy is here to take away the negative thoughts, bring you cute things, something fluffy, something cute, something you would like to eat, something good to dream about. That's good that you're doing that. That is so good. I'm glad. And that's good. That's good to hear. Good job. Even though I am here, my online son has been struggling for like the past few days, and I have been there for him every time he was struggling. Even though I'm not there physically for him, I am here virtually online, and I am here to talk to him whenever he needs me to. And I'm only one call and one text away for him. So I try my best to be there for him all the time. As I am his online mother, I treat him as he was actually my own child. I love him dearly, like he was my own kid. Like, he claimed me as his online mom one day, and I was actually happy to be someone's online mother for the first time, so I said, okay, I'm your mother now, so I'm gonna treat you as you were actually my kid, and be like, yep, it's my kid now, don't fuck with him, alright? And then just be like, I'm gonna be here for him, because I love him as if he was my own child. So, and I know he's struggling more than I am, and I know all the things he's going through because he has told me. So I would try my best as an online mother to be there for him all the time, because that's my job as an online mom, to try to be there for him when no one else can. He has an online dad too. We were all talking today in a group chat, so he feels much better than he did earlier, so I'm glad that we were able to help him in a way. Because I don't like to see people sad. I like to see them happy and be filled with joy. I may not be filled with joy right now, but there's always positivity that's gonna be around me that will actually help fill me with joy. Even if I can't do it myself, others will be able to help me and lift me up and actually help me be filled with joy. That's all I wish for. Just my spark of happiness. I just wish for that to come back. Once that comes back, I'll be my old self again. But until that comes back, I'll just remain like this. But I mean, like, I'm not completely sad like I was over the weekend. It was just a sad day for me today. It's Monday. I don't really feel good on Mondays. So I try my best to make the most of it and try to actually, be more positive. Because that's how I should be. I don't want my little sister to see me sad all the time. So I try my best to, show a smile around her so that she knows that I'm okay. Because my little sister hates to see me cry. I don't like to see her cry. We don't like seeing each other cry because it hurts us both in a way. We both end up heartbroken when we see each other cry. We both try to make each other feel better. We comfort each other because that's what siblings are for. No matter how many times y'all get into arguments, no matter how many fights you get into, no matter what, you're siblings at the end of the day, and you love each other. You have a deep bond, and you will protect each other each and every step of your lives. You both know that. It's like a no matter what thing. Like, no matter what happens, No matter how many fights we get into, all that, I will always be back right here to give you comfort or to protect you, because that's what I should do. It's my role as a big sister, and also my role as an online mom. It's a good role to have, because, like, if you have them good protective instincts, then you know what you have to do. And I miss my grandparents as well. I was really close with my grandma. I miss her too. She she had sadly passed away, along with my grandfather, who had also passed away. Well, I did lose my favorite grandparents in 2010, so 12 years ago. They passed away 12 years ago. I was 8 when they passed away. I did get to enjoy them for most of the time that they were here. My sister sadly did not get to enjoy them while they were here. She only got to spend 2 years with them, since she was born 6 years after me. But I will say, when you love your grandparents a lot and you're close with them, and then to see them suddenly just gone and disappeared, it's hard to move on, and it's hard to, like, let go, especially after it's been such a long time and you still can't forget them, because when that time rolls around, you're just quiet for a whole month and you don't speak, because you know what happened and you know what caused your urgent surge of sadness. It could be really hard to let go, yeah, but you gotta stay strong. You just gotta stay strong and stay positive. You see them watching over you. They're really proud and all that. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about them, because when I do think about them, I do tend to cry, because if I could wish for them to come back, then yeah, I would wish for them to come back just so I could see them one last time. But sadly, wishes don't really work that way. But at least they're still in my heart and in my memories, so I'll always see them there. It's like, even if they're not physically here with you anymore, those family members that you loved and lost, they may not be here physically anymore, but they will always be in your heart, in your soul, and in your mind, because memories, and then every memory you had of them, every happy memory, joy, all that. You'll never forget those moments for as long as you live. You'll never forget them, which means as long as you keep those sacred and bond to you, then you'll never forget them. They'll always remain within your heart no matter what. Ugh, I hate when my eyes start itching. It hurts. I was crying a little bit, but my eyes are itching now, and it's hurting. Ouch. It's a little painful. They do tend to hurt after a while of itching. It hurts. Hurts my face. Oh. And my throat's a little dry. Cold water hit different when you're thirsty. It's crazy. Alright, so it's 11 p.m. Yes, the cold water. I suggest to y'all, drink cold water when you're really thirsty. It hits different. It hits so different. Like, it tastes so good when you're thirsty. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just when you're thirsty and it's just cold, fresh water, you just be like, what is this substance? Why is it so good? That's how it hits. That's how differently it hits. I can't do the cold water on my face thing. I'm gonna be upset. Thank you. Ugh. Sorry. Just some allergies. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Alright, y'all. It's 11 p.m. I know most of y'all got school tomorrow, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get rest because I gotta fill out job applications tomorrow. I gotta do schoolwork. It's a mess. Yeah, and I got a video that's coming out tomorrow, so I gotta finalize that too. I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this bench stream and talking and discussing with me. I appreciate all of you. Bless your hearts, bless your souls. Thank you all. I love y'all so much. But now I gotta go because I gotta get some sleep because sleep is also a priority. Alright, good night. Good night to all of you. Have a blessed night / blessed day. I love y'all.